Hey everyone, it's Tara here. Welcome back to my channel. So I've been really into Halloween and just kind of fall in general this year. I think it has a lot to do with me actually living in a place where the trees change color and it's not 90 degrees in fall. It's nice and cool here. Got some gloomy days, rainy days. Trees are changing color all over the place and it's really beautiful. But it's really got me in like the Halloween spirit. I'm really excited for Halloween and handing out candy and I have a few little decorations, like a little Halloween welcome mat and like a little door hanger that I got from the dollar store. So I thought today I would show you guys how I kind of been decorating my mail. I've been really into postcards lately. Being unemployed, I caught up on all my letter writing, so I don't really have a lot of letters to write, so I've been doing a lot of postcards. I've maxed out my post crossing, just waiting for those cards to get registered so I can send some more, but I've been doing a lot of postcard decorating, and I've kind of got it down to like a science as far as like how I like to decorate them. It's pretty minimal, but I think it looks really nice, and I usually just use highlighters, washi tape, maybe some stickers, and then also the postage, and some lettering and things like that. So I thought I would show you guys that. And then I was going through my stuff the other day, trying to pull out some stuff that I could use without taking up too much room on my one computer desk. And I found these postcards. I think I decorated these last year, and it may have been for a video, but I think I got into the Halloween spirit a little bit too late, and I ended up decorating these, but before I really had anybody to send them to, Halloween had kind of passed. So I just saved them for the next year. I thought I would do a giveaway. So first things first, I want to select 3 people to send one postcard to. So we have this here, Happy Haunting. On the flip side is a little Halloween, a Happy Halloween with a jack-o'-lantern and a weird looking kid. The Trick or Treat one. And it's a book cover, movie poster, I guess, actually. The Invisible Man. And then a little skeleton guy. And this is just kind of like a creepy photograph, like double exposure kind of thing. So in order to enter the giveaway, just comment below, tell me which postcard you would want to receive in the mail, and then I'll use like a random number generator to pick the winner. And obviously let you know, get your address, and send you the postcard that you like the most. Of course, if there's only a few people commenting, then we'll just send it away. Maybe one person will get all 3. You never know. So we'll have this one as number 1, number 2, and number 3. And I'll just flip them over to show you again the back sides of each one. All right. So like I said, just comment below, and we'll get that giveaway going. And then we'll get on to decorating postcards. For me, I just picked out a few kind of fall-y, themey colors. The browns, oranges, yellows. I don't really have any like spooky postcards at the moment, so I'm not really concerned with what the postcard looks like. Typically, if I'm using post-crossing, then obviously I look at the person's profile and kind of figure out what they would like to receive and send in something from that. But in this case, these aren't really going to anybody in particular, so we'll just use something and get it decorated. And all of these postcards were actually from the Rex Ray 30 postcard book that was published by Chronicle Books. I'm not sure if they sell it anymore. I think I've had this postcard book for at least 5 years, since I lived in Portland. So if they do still sell it, I will absolutely link it below so you guys can check it out. And if you kind of want to follow along with what I'm doing, I'll link all the supplies below and show you what I use exactly. So first things first, I always use just like a sheet of paper to set my postcard on, so like if I'm going off the edge or anything, I'm not messing up my desk. So the first thing I do is grab highlighters, and I have the Mildliners. So for kind of a Halloween theme, the colors I have, these are the ones that I usually work with, and these are just the regular Mildliners. They got the bold tip here, like a chisel tip, and then on the opposite side is the fine point. So what I do then, basically we're just going to highlight the outside edge of the postcard. Just kind of gives it a cute little flair to it. I'm going to go ahead and do a green. I don't really have kind kind of a lot of Halloween washi tape. I have a few that I picked up from a dollar store a few years ago, and I don't really have any purple washi tape, which is really strange because purple is my favorite color. You'd think I would have a lot of it, but I have a lot of green that's not really like Halloween-y though. So after we highlight the edges, I like to pick out my washi tape. Now for the Halloween ones, I kind of have a mixture. I do like to use some blacks as kind of a neutral background. I have some greens, some orange, and then these ones are the dollar store washi tape. They're kind of more papery. They don't stick that well, so I always have to, once I put them down, I put a layer of Scotch tape over them, or like packaging tape or something like that, just so I know it's not going to get pulled off, and especially since it's a postcard, it has a lot of wear and tear when it's going through the postal system. So I'm going to pick out probably some greens. I'm probably going to use, I like to use kind of a mixture of like neutrally or like solid kind of washi tape with patterns. So I think I'm going to go with this green, probably the black, and then maybe use an assortment of these dollar store ones. I like to use this white one because it really like stands out. And then let's see, we'll kind of see what I'm feeling. I usually pick 3 or 4, so we'll see what happens, but I might use this purple, but we'll see. So I kind of just decide which one I want to have on the background, and then which one I want to have up front. Since the outline is in green, I'm going to go ahead and do this black and white stripe one as the background. And I'll just rip off a bit to put at the bottom of the postcard. And I just put it right here. I'm not really going to pay attention to this box. I really hate when postcards have like boxes that are for the address. I like more just a blank space because then you have to fit it in this. And especially if you're sending like internationally, it doesn't always fit in the boxes. So that really annoys me. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to add some green on top of it. And this one is going to be a little bit shorter than the first one that I put down. And I'm going to put it towards where you're writing, the writing space. And then we'll add this Halloween one on top. The thing that really bugs me about these dollar store tapes is that I feel like they go the opposite way. Like I always want to hold washi tape like this, I guess probably because I'm right-handed. I'm not really sure. And for this one, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. So we'll do that. And I'm going to put it in the middle of both of these two. Just kind of here at the bottom. I think a little bit more off to the center. And I'm probably going to put a sticker here. So I just wanted to keep that space free since it's more, not really a solid color, but there's not already characters or anything. I wouldn't be covering up anything on this washi tape if I put it over here. And then the second thing I do with the washi tape is I put another layer on this top right corner. This top right corner is typically going to be covered up with postage because I usually put at least 2 up to 5 stamps on my postcard, depending on where I'm sending it. But I just really kind of like to have that bit of pattern and kind of an interest pop through the postage. So I kind of put it towards the bottom, not directly across the top. So we'll see what happens. And then I usually mix up how I layer it. It's not the exact same, like black and white on bottom, green, and then that one. So I'm going to go with the green first. This is going to be a little bit shorter. And like I said, I'm going to put it a little bit towards the bottom, just so when I put the postage on, I know roughly how big the postage is, and then it's going to have a little bit peeking through at the bottom. And then the black and white's going to go a little bit longer and a little bit higher, kind of intruding into the writing area. And then with this guy, I keep tearing this way too long. I'm going to put him, again, towards the center. And that kind of worked out because we didn't get the same characters. And you can also put another sticker here. All right, so now that we have our washi done, I'm going to go ahead and get my Halloween stickers since this is a Halloween themed postcard. All right, so I got all of my Halloween stickers at the Dollarama out here in Canada. Most of my kind of like holiday stickers will always be from a dollar store just because I actually don't ever go to like actual craft stores anymore and I don't buy anything online. I'm not really big into like holiday themed stuff, but I feel like Halloween is really my only exception on that. We'll see how I'm feeling this year though, who knows. With if I actually get snow, I might be into like winter Christmas stuff. But I got all these at the Dollarama. I like they're really like shiny and glittery, which is cute. And then these are glow in the dark ones. They're a little bit big for what I'm doing on the postcard, so I'm not going to use those. I think I'm just going to use probably some from here and then maybe some of these pumpkins. And of course, I mean, it's really going to vary by what you have in your stash. So one thing I do absolutely recommend if you're going to be using stickers on postcards, try and make sure they're like flat stickers. They're not going to be raised or have any like bumps on them. You can get away with a little bit of a bump or a raise, but the flatter the better. That way when it's going through all of the machines, nothing gets caught and your postcard doesn't get ripped to shreds. So I really love these little ghost guys. They're so cute. I think I'm going to use this one. I'm going to take this guy. Actually, I'm going to use this guy because he's facing to the right. And I'm going to put him on this side. So kind of cute. And then probably going to put a pumpkin. I don't know which one I want to use though. I think this round guy is probably going to be guy. And I think I'm just going to put him, I'll put him next to the ghost here. And then we also have like little gravestone. These eyes are really cute. I'll probably put these next to the address, so we'll do that. Let's see which one we want. I like him. Kind of facing down. And then we have stars too on this one, so you could put a little bit. I would probably add like more decorative ones after I've wrote on the postcard and have everything set on there. I would add like little ones here and there just to kind of fill in space or whatnot, but I don't really like to add a lot until I know what I'm writing on the postcard, because then I want to leave myself some room to add a message, of course. So I really love this bat guy though, so I might try and find a space for him. But before I do that, I'm going to put on my postage. Before I even write anything on the postcard, I always put on the postage. So I'm going to send this, probably just going to do to the States, since I know I have somebody that I can send there. So let's do that. So I'm unfortunately all out of the Haunted Canada stamps. They were kind of like the Halloween themed stamps, but I've used them all up. So I have these to choose from. I've been leaning towards this set, the Weather Wonders, just because it's more like fall, in my opinion. I used all the ones that are more like fall-y looking, but I think the clouds and stuff just remind me of fall, so I feel like that's the best option. But another thing to kind of do is look at the colors that you're using on your postcard, and maybe you can find a stamp that would go with that. It's not necessarily Halloween themed or even fall themed, but it could work. This is yellow. I used up all the purple ones for Halloween. This is yellow and pink, I think. And then this one is kind of a neutral color, so I think I'll use one of these. And then I really like these bees because they have like oranges in them, so that's kind of on brand with fall, I guess. So I think I'll use these two. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it costs to send a postcard to the States, but I know it's less than $2, and these are $1 each, I believe, so this is fine. I usually always overspend on postage, but I don't really care. And then I also have these low denominational stamps, so I kind of pick and choose. If there's something that kind of goes with the colors that I'm using, then I'll add that if I have the room. If not, then I don't. It doesn't really matter to me. I like the green and yellow on this one. There's some green and purple on that one. So I might use these two if there's nothing better. Yep, that looks like a good choice. So if you buy stamps online, I always look at like the lower value stamps just to kind of see what you might be able to find. They don't really cost much, you know, it's 3 cents for the stamp, and 9 cents. What a weird number for this one. I think it's 9, could be 6. But they're just kind of like fun little decorations. I view them as stickers, so I don't really use them for their intended purpose, but we're gonna just decorate some more with postage. So I don't want to put this down here because it's gonna land on the eyeball. I might just put it off to the side a little bit. If there's something like important written up here, like the description of the postcard, it really just kind of depends on who I'm sending it to, but like if I was sending it for post crossing, I would not try to cover this up because I know a lot of people like to read information about the postcards that they receive. This, of course, is just art, so I don't really think it's like super important. I mean, you have the important information towards the left, so I feel like if we were going to cover it up a little bit, like Chronicle books, you don't really need to see that. But I kind of like, this is like sticking up a little. I kind of like these a little bit lower, and I might put a sticker right there. Oh, wrong way. So it's a little bit lower. I'm still kind of lining it up towards the bottom of that stamp. And of course, you can kind of put these all wacky ways if you wanted to. Sometimes I do that. I'm feeling like this space is really bare, so I think I'm going to put one of the bat dudes on that side. And I'll have them facing towards the left, and we'll do the ones with the green ears. If I can get him off of this sheet. We'll just put him here. And then maybe I'll put some of the stars. The orange probably. Do a star up here. And at this point, it's just really kind of like playing around with what you want your postcard to look like. I might put another pumpkin. It's one of these small pumpkins. If I can get so sticky. I really like these stickers. They're really good quality. Just a little pumpkin there. And that's really all I do. My main steps are really just highlighting the edge of the postcard. I think that really kind of pops the postcard a little bit and really looks nice. Even if you were just to line the edge of the postcard with a highlighter, it looks really nice just plain without any kind of like stickers or washi tape. But I really just like adding a little bit of washi. I have a pretty big stash of washi at this point, so it's nice to just be able to use it up a little bit here and there. And then adding stickers just based on holidays or like, I mean, even just cute stickers, whatever you have in your stash. You can also add like die cuts and stuff. I'm not really too big a fan of like gluing things down right now. I really enjoyed the simplicity of stickers and just having to peel them up and stick them down. And I don't get glue all over my fingers, so that's really a plus for me. But if you guys follow this and make your own little postcards, I'd really love to see them. You can tag me on Instagram. I'm Dactyl_life over there. And or just put like a comment with a link to something, anything. And if you have a YouTube video or something that you made, I'd love to see it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the postcard. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And don't forget to enter the little giveaway. Comment below. Let me know what postcard you like. And I guess I'll let the giveaway go on until, what is today, the 11th? Let's say the 19th. That way it'll be kind of hopefully be received in time for Halloween. But I'll leave all the information about the giveaway in the description, so if you didn't catch anything on that, you can just read it there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!